Hi everyone. I know I've been missing since a few days, but I really want to start by saying thank you to all of you who messaged me or called me asking why no videos lately. Honestly, it made me feel so happy knowing that I have people who care for me, people who love me, and people who actually watch my videos, miss them even. That really touched me. So I thought, let me take some time out today and sit and talk to you all, okay? And what I'm gonna talk about today is self worth. How many of you think you actually know yourself? We say things like, I am like this kind of a person. I'm not like that. I'm that kind of a guy or girl, right? We are quick to define ourselves in conversations. But have you actually sat down in silence alone and really thought, who am I? What kind of a person I am when no one is watching or no one is around? Have you ever thought about it? Because that is where you find your inner self. The one that's there when the noise is off, when the lights are off. It's you. That's the real you. Have you ever met that person? I meet her almost every day. Let me give you an example as always. I love sharing real life stories, right? So, because life is interesting. People are interesting, and it is so much fun being human, isn't it? So, many years ago, I worked with this boss who was completely driven by ego. He used to wear expensive watches, branded sunglasses, even signed with the most expensive pen in the world, all right? And his image was everything to him. Big position, big salary, luxury car, big house. To him, that was who he was. He spent all his time shopping, dining out, partying, traveling, all kinds of things. And when he wasn't doing that, he was busy chasing numbers at work. But you know what? I don't think he ever sat down quietly, even for 5 minutes. Forget about reflecting on who he really was. Because if he did, he would have remembered where he came from. He would have stayed humble, maybe even tried to give back to the community or at least to his own family. But life has its own way of teaching lessons, right? He eventually lost his job. No one wanted to hire him. So he started his own business. It didn't work. And he ended up selling everything and paid off all his debts. And his wife left him, took the child as well. His siblings didn't trust him anymore because he'd already borrowed so much from them. And finally, he went back home to live with his old parents and was depending on them even for food, shelter, and pocket money. Now listen, this story is not just about one person, all right? When I started this story, I was just thinking about that one person. But as I progressed, I can at least think about at least 5 people who have the same story. 5 people came to my mind. Same pattern, same downfall, same story. But that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is, if you are not connected to your inner self, no matter what you achieve on the outside, like money, fame, lifestyle, or whatever, you'll keep going round in circles, round and round, and eventually life will bring you back to the same spot where you were supposed to begin. It's just like in the school. If you don't pass grade 1, you cannot go to grade 2, right? You will repeat the same class until you actually learn and pass, right? And life works exactly like that. And this is not about any religion or some kind of law or some spiritual theory. No. This is how life works and how nature works. And that's how life is. Whether you believe it or not, I really don't care. I'm not here to change anyone's belief. I'm just sharing my own real life experiences. And I genuinely believe that it's better to learn from others' stories and others' experiences rather than wasting time, making mistakes, and repeating them. Don't you think so? So, having said that, I'll leave you today with this thought. Do you really know who you are? Do you know your real self? Are you connected with your inner truth? Sit with that, think about it, and until next time, thank you so much for listening, and I love you all so much. Ciao.